Hello, this is CP127 and welcome back to a Minecraft Infdev video. Kind of botched my Gotta be honest, I think I messed up my intro there. Yeah, no, anyway. Welcome back to Minecraft Infdev, everybody. Welcome back. Here we are again. So, let's get things simple. Is that wool? That's wool. So, here we are again, back in the Minecraft Infdev world. Here we are. So, today we have a few things to do. So, first of all, actually I'm going to hold on to that wool. Anyway, first things first, I'm going to craft another pickaxe because I think I'm going to need a few. I think I'm going to need a couple today. So today my plan is I'm going to be building a little vault, like a secure vault to store all of my valuables, mainly my diamonds and my blocks of caramel. So yeah. But first, we have something a little more important to do right here. But before we can do that, I'm just going to quickly... I need to do one more thing and just craft some ladders. And I need to craft some more. Hold on. Let's just... 5, 6, 7. Move that block out of the way, and then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Alright, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. 4 more ladders. Here we are, ready to get on with this. But I think before we begin building this vault, we of course have to do the hole. And for those of you who don't know, the hole is basically just at the start of every episode. What I do is I drop a block of TNT down a hole into just down this hole right here. Now I think we're safe for the moment. In fact, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, no, we're on hard, but even so, we are safe for the moment. It's just a little empty, so I thought it might be peaceful. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, every episode I place a block of TNT here, and I punch it. And in these old versions, that's how you ignite TNT, so all I have to do is punch it, and there we go. That is the whole complete for this episode. Why can't I get up? Hang on. There we go. Right. Now, so, as I said, today we are going to be building a security vault to store all of my valuables. I just need one more thing, and that is a few blocks of stone. There we go. So it's gonna be hidden away in the art gallery. I'm utilizing a classic Minecraft trick of the hidden painting. So however, I've done it slightly differently because you can't place signs on walls in this version. I got a pair of doors, which actually means that if you watch, so if someone was to close it from the inside, I actually wouldn't, you wouldn't be able to access the vault. So it's going to be right in the middle of the room here, and what I'm going to do is every time we go down into the vault, I basically am going to cover it up when I leave with 4 more blocks of stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there we go. And then we place 2 ladders going up each time. Not quite where I wanted to put it. Okay, that's still not where I wanted to put it. One moment. And this is harder than it looks when you're on a ladder. Alright, there we go. We did it. So like I said, when we're done, we just cover up the hole, this little hole here. Not the hole, but this hole that leads down into the vault. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dig this out, put in some torches first of all. And I'm just going to dig out this area, and basically, eventually, we will have a fairly secure vault for this version of Minecraft. Yeah. So let's do it. Alright, so yeah, all we gotta do is just mine all of this out. Shouldn't take too long. I think this will probably be one of the last episodes, by the way, where I'm actively working on the base, like, on camera. I think from here on out I'm going to try and focus on, in episodes at least, building just other things in my base. Because I think that's a little more interesting, as opposed to just spending ages and ages building different rooms in, like, the base. I think it's better to be building, like, lots of little buildings and shops and creating something of a little town, perhaps, or a village. I think that'd be more interesting to do in a series, so I think definitely in the next couple of episodes that is something I'm going to be doing. But first things first, I'm going to just finish digging out this section of the vault. Okay, so I think that's enough. So obviously, so you'll have the chest there. So now what we need to do is we need to go and get 2 chests, so we can make it. And we need to get a double chest, and we need to get our items. Actually, no, we're not going to close the doors because I'll never get back in. Okay, so actually I've got an idea. Hang on. Woo! Okay. That was like the weakest sounding woohoo ever, but anyway, I've had an idea. Like, what if I just do like a diving ring? I think this is why basically this is why I got the wool in the beginning of the episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there. So now we can I can demonstrate. I'll demonstrate this in a bit. Maybe at the end of the episode. Perhaps this is something that we will do from now on. Perhaps I might, in fact, hang on. Just thought it might be a better idea to move the diving ring from over here, where it's all dark and dingy and stuff, and just move it over. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just move this over to there, beneath that part of the bridge, so that way, at the start of every episode, in addition to doing the hole, I can do the diving ring, and just try and land in the ring every single time. And yeah, I suppose the only issue is that since water doesn't really flow yet, it leaves a bit of a ring-shaped hole in the water, which is a little odd to look at, but oh well. I suppose that's just life. I suppose that's just, honestly, it's not something I'm too concerned about, because, like I've said it before, I think, in many episodes, you might as well, like, make it a game at this point, like, you get a point every time I say, when the world updates, we'll have buckets. Because that's basically, because I just keep saying that. So, let's do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it on this side. 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'll just get rid of these 2 blocks. Oh, I lost my pickaxe. Fear not. I have another pickaxe right here. So I am all good. Alright, there we go. So, again, don't really need to worry about this water issues. So now, at the beginning of every episode, is when I come out of that room there, I can jump down into the ring and go straight to the hole, which I think that'd be more interesting than just walking through and going down the stairs, which takes a while, if we're being honest. So now that we've finally gotten all that done with, let's go back up and let's just get ourselves like some chests and some valuables. So yeah, let's do it. Because the room is symmetrical in a very particular way, I have to hide all of my gold and all of my diamonds. I'm not going to hide my iron, because I tend to use my iron for tools and stuff. So, I'm tempted to jump in now, but I think I'll save it for the end of the episode, given that if I was to jump in now, I'd have to get all the way back up to get over to the art gallery and the vault. So, anyway, let's just get in here. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is, because the room is symmetrical and is in a 2-block format, so you can see here, it's an even number of blocks in the width, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is why we have to get a double chest. So we get a double chest there, we put blocks of diamonds in, surround the diamonds with, surround the blocks of diamond with just normal diamonds, surround that with blocks of caramel, and just put the gold ingots on top there. So there we go. That is how we're going to store all of our valuables. So now what I need to do is I need to get these 4 blocks of stone. We cover this up, and now I will give you a demonstration. So so let's pretend I'm a robber. I've come to... What was that noise? Hold on, did you hear that? I heard something. But it sounded like a bunch of sheep just spawned in, but anyway, we can investigate that in a minute. So where was I? Oh yeah, being a robber. So I've broken in. Where's the money? Oh, there's no money, because of course they don't know that down here in under the floor is where all of the valuables are. So even if they figure out that that painting is actually, you know, a doorway, they're gonna be confused and think there's no money in there. There's no valuables and stuff. There's nothing to steal. That's what they'll think. So, yeah. All in all, pretty successful, I would say. So, where was those sheep? I heard a bunch of sheep. I'm trying to find them. I think they spawned up here. Let's see if we can't find them. Right, let's see if we can find them or not. There, look. Yeah, I was right. Several sheep have just spawned in. Yeah, there's one there, there's one there. I think there was definitely more. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Wait. I know you can't see it very well, but if you just see in the distance there, just above where my crosshair is, or the little plus symbol, you can see trees. Trees that have a very different sort of layout and style. Like they have a different style to these, right? Look at these trees, right? And now look at the trees right out in the distance there. If you look carefully, you can see that those are the normal types of trees, whereas these are like the big trees that we got when we spawned into the world. So right out in the distance there, so we're actually within viewing distance of a chunk border. Isn't that brilliant? I think that's amazing. You know, I'm within viewing distance of a chunk border. I think that's... Oh, I really like that. I think that's wonderful. And then just over there, like to the right, you can see... It's better, you know, you can better see the chunk border. The only issue is that when I turn to look at it, as you can see, it sort of disappears. But if you look here on the left, the far left, you can again see the normal kind of trees that we see in Minecraft today. And you can just see them over there, and I think that's really cool, seeing these chunk borders. Because it's not something you necessarily see it's not something you see very often, and yet it's something that we will probably see very often in this series. So, yeah, well, anyway, so now that we've discovered the mystery of the multiple sheep, and we've also sort of discovered chunk borders for the first time. In fact, you know what? I just thought, what if so we found a chunk border over there. What if I, like, go wandering out in... Hang on. What if we go wandering out over in, like, this direction, where I've been flattening out the land? Oh, by the way, this is what the land looks like at the moment, now that it's... As you can see, I've made a lot of progress with flattening it out. You know, removing all of this mound of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stone. It's definitely been eating away at my resources, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm just wondering, maybe in the next episode, one thing I can do is go wandering in this direction, out beyond the lake. I can go wandering out beyond the lake, and maybe we can, like, go into the new chunks and find. Maybe we'll be able to find a monolith. So, for those who don't know, monoliths were like these, monoliths was like a terrain generation bug in old Minecraft versions. Oh, skeletons. Basically, it was an old terrain generation bug in Minecraft. A bit like the Farlands, actually. Only a little less prominent, and it didn't spawn millions of blocks out. And one thing that came of it, basically, one thing that you would get from, basically, is, like, imagine a big, like, a massive rectangle going all the way to the build limit. That is essentially what monoliths were, and they looked pretty funky. So who knows, we might even be able to find one. Ow. Come on, let's do it. Ow. Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's just get our stuff back for starters. Before we do anything else, let's just quickly try and get our stuff back. And, yeah. And then I can continue talking about monoliths. So, basically, there's like a terrain generation bug, and it's like I said, the best way to describe it is land. It almost looks like the land has been manually sort of raised up out of the ground almost, I think is a good way to describe it. So yeah, I think that's a good way to describe how monoliths look. I'll put a picture on screen during my explanation of it for those who want one, because obviously I know a lot of people would definitely, you know, they would benefit from having a visual. Basically, I think that would definitely be something. So yeah, I'll put a picture up on the screen in a moment. There, we destroyed the googly. Googly? What did I call mobs googly? Oh no, I'm turning into Stampy. Anyway, jokes aside, we got the monster, we got the skeleton, we got the mob, and where did that other skeleton go? It appears to have vanished. Bit of a shame, you know, I was hoping to get some arrows from him, but it's not the end of the world. You know, there's a spider here. Spiders are a bit more dangerous, really, as you can see. Very fast runners, and in this version that's very crucial. But I got it. Alright, anyway, so I think with that, that's going to be the end of this installment. That's going to be the end of this episode. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of this episode, everyone. So, thank you all very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, but you don't have to. And I guess I'll just see you all later in the next episode. And, yeah. Bye. Woo!